Hi guys, this is Bobo the Vulture, and it's time for more Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. Pow! Let's check out what's going on in the world of feuds. Function Sebastian Knight are at 10 all. They should probably have a match. And yeah, that can still develop and get more interesting apparently. Even though I feel like these feuds are pretty darn interesting already. Let's take a look at the internet too while we're at it. Actually, let's take a look at our roster here. I want to check something here. When does Pro Wrestling Noah's their roster is announced annually on July 1st. So July 1st will be the first day that we would theoretically be able to to pick up our man Jamie Dundee. So it looks as though, let's see, January. It's pretty much just going to be January and then May between now and July that he'll be part of their whole tour story. So let's go to our other workers. Do we have a short list? We do. El Majito. Felcher's on written contract. Jet Jaguar is on written contract. Sanjay Dutt is on an open contract. You know, these guys aren't the sun and moon. They're not bad. Anyway. So last time we announced, let me double check. I'm pretty sure we announced Black Dragon versus Onyx. Enigma Dragon Onyx. Oh, I didn't announce anything in that one. Christmas Carnage. Well, there you go. Joe Clark and Todd Sexton. So that'll be the second to main tonight. Will be an angle. It will be an authority angle. And it will be the authority announcing a one-on-one. One versus one next big event. One-on-one match for the next big event. The participants will be Enigma. They will be Jarrell Clark and Todd Sexton. This one's going to be the brawl, settle it all, you guys. So, that done. Dysfunction and Sebastian Knight honestly could have a match as a main tonight, although it wouldn't be that great a match, would it? Interestingly, their feud is even colder than the Majik Katsushi Takamura feud. Man, that is a difficult thing to do, you guys. How about we have... I don't want to have Dark Souls do a match together as a tag team, you know? 2 versus 2. Tag. This will be Lazarus and Onyx versus Memphis Reigns and Michael Reigns. There is not a title on the line. The result will be a win for Onyx and a loss for Memphis Reigns. And it is going to be a run-in by Roderick Strong and Cedric Strong. And it's going to be by interference. And the aftermath will be what? The Strong brothers continue their assault? Yeah, that's what happens. Actually, no. Let's make this a 3-team brawl. It continues the feud. It also adds a little heat to the fire of the pending tag title dance that's going to be coming up. So that'll be nice. Dark Souls will win over Fast and Furious, but Fast and Furious are going to put on a good show. It's going to be a good match, guys. Whether or not anybody's over enough for it all to work out, well, you know. What are you going to do? Wow. Majik just cannot get over enough. He's in a pretty good mood, though. Who has low morale right now? Striker kind of does. Robbie Moxie doesn't feel too good. Probably because he's not going to have a whole lot to do right now while Louie's out. Alright, Onyx is not happy, so... Onyx and Jason Sugar... Well, okay, Jason Sugarman's not too happy either. And Black Dragon, because he is currently at lower mid-card status. So, alright. I gotta push him up some. Let's give Black Dragon and... Yeah, Black Dragon and Scotty Mac. Let's have them have a nice fight. Because we know these two can go. We're going to give this one to Scotty Mac. It's going to be a clean win for Scotty Mac. And there's not going to be an aftermath to it. We are just putting on a good match. We just want the fans to go home with their jaws hanging down. That's all we're interested in right now. This, I suppose, is a thing that I could do for this month, since most of the feuds are about where I want them to be. heading into the big pay-per-view event. I'm going to just use like interviews and things like that to push them ahead a little bit. And just have good, solid, regular matches without really any sort of like plotline implications. Majik is 52 over. Ryan Moxley is 48 over. These two wouldn't have a bad match, actually. Let's start off with that. Single worker. After his match, Majik is going to call out Takamura, and that's how that's going to go. Interview with Majik. You can have anything that you desire as long as what you desire is Majik telling you about his feud. Let's see. Authority books one-on-one tonight. The participants will be Black Dragon and Scotty Mac. Also known as Easy Mac to some of the ladies, but don't tell his parents because they're sensitive. And let's find two other guys to throw at each other and see if they clink. Let's get Trent Baker into a match with Jason Sugarman, the Sugar Man from the Sugar Land. There you go. Let's see, Jason Sugarman versus Trent Baker. There we go. None. The winner is going to be Trent Baker. It's going to be a clean win. There's nothing going on there. And they are just going to put on a good match. Well, it'll be interesting to see whether or not they have some chemistry in the ring. Might be worth evaluating for the future. The future, Conan. That's right. Actually, let's go ahead and have an interview. Ooh, that's the thing I need to do. Need to book an angle. A manager angle. Let's see. Well, never mind then. I was really hoping to have the ability to have a worker come and ask to be managed by a manager, but that's not the kind of angles that we have going here. So let's just do an interview. Let's just pretend everybody already knew that Trent Baker was a new client of Ms. Vanessa's. Now then, speaking of, Dysfunction and Sebastian Knight need to do some John. Black Dragon and Onyx could stand to do some John. Joe Clark and Todd Sexton also could stand to do some John. Actually, let's see something here. Takamura, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're not going to make it unless I have Takamura come out here and start doing some interviews too. Which of these two am I going to have win this feud? Dysfunction? Probably Dysfunction. Here, probably going to be Onyx. Let's go ahead and get Dysfunction, Black Dragon, and Takamura. Okay, we do have enough slots for all that. Single worker with manager. Oh. That. Phil Woods for Black Dragon. There we go. And they are targeting Onyx. And that is for their feud. And this is going to be an interview as well. A single worker with manager styles. It is going to be Phil Woods with Dysfunction. And they're going to be targeting... Where is our man? Seb Knight. There he is. Continue the feud. Because it's time to play the feud, everybody. And this will be an interview. It's too bad that Ms. Vanessa can't just do an interview on behalf of Katsushi Takamura. Complete booking that segment. We've got a complete show here. We are progressing forward, some angles. Enigma is honestly getting better overall ratings than a person should for announcing the main event tonight. People want to see that main event, though. Majik and Robbie Moxley had a good match for those guys. Not a great crowd response, so not a great overall segment. Majik gained overness, and had, for him, a good interview segment. So again, Majik doing better than he might be expected to sometimes. Especially considering Phil Woods apparently swung and missed here at the Black Dragon Onyx segment. Trent Baker gained overness from winning over Jason Shugman. Good, this plays exactly into my plans. They didn't have a great match either for not a great rating. But these interviews, they're helping make up for it. Dysfunction gained overness from hanging out with Phil Woods. Dark Souls versus Fast and Furious was an 86% match. We have a three-way standoff in the rings. Dark Souls, Fast and Furious, and the Strong Brothers look at each other. They all charge forward in a three-way brawl erupts in the ring. Security and a pile of referees hit the ring to stop the carnage. Katsushi Takamura gained some overness. Oh no, he's going to get more over than Majik. Building up the feud between Majik and Katsushi Takamura. Enigma's backstage. Announces a chill factor. We'll see Jarrell Clark and Todd Sexton fight one-on-one. Black Dragon versus Scotty Mack. It was a 73% match. It could have been better. But what are you going to do? Split second away from 3. Dragon walks into a trip. And then the finisher. Interesting setup between the second to last and the second to last combinations there. Am I sure I want to quit? No, I don't want to quit. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up. Black Dragon and Scotty Mack didn't click in their match. Maybe due to their mismatched skills causing their styles not to gel? Maybe. Black Dragon or Scotty Mac would like a program with Jarrell Clark. You just had one. Black Dragon's losing morale. Todd Sexton would like to work with Majik. Interesting. I guess they've already had a feud, but they're asking for another one. And should at least give them a chance to sort of play around, see what would happen again, maybe. Put them in some matches. I don't know if they need to have another full-on feud. Scotty Mac just had an angle with Jarrell Clark. Black Dragon apparently losing morale. Let's take a look at Black Dragon's morale. His morale is 58. He's a lower mid-carder, according to his thing. So yeah, can see where he wouldn't be the happiest man in the world. Not a happy man. He's being tortured. He's in a cherry orchard. He's not a happy man. And Lazarus does not want to work with us as a big-time contract star, so what can we do? Yeah, see, Scotty Mac, I can already foresee some problems you might have having a feud with Majik. Sexton, Trent Baker, he's feeling pretty happy because I'm feeding him matches. Here, have a little match. Nom, 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 nom. Let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Let's see how the week advances, shall we? And watch, I will have accidentally not set the events for the year, and our pay-per-view will be on the wrong day. Calling it now, everybody. Calling it now. That just occurred to me. Here, a whole weekend. Well, a whole half of the month in. Let's check things out here. Oh, a lot of things happened this week. ROH released Samoa Joe and Izzy. PCW have risen to a regional fed. Chance Beckett has agreed to an open contract with PCW. Joseph Catham. Johnny C. Oh yeah, hey Johnny C. And they're signing people. Oh, Kim Deal, not the same. It's Kim Deal's dealings. Still need all the email. I'm going to guess he's out of my league in terms of pricing. Or even just what I like to pay for guys. And I guess they don't make him look like he's some kind of amazing legendary brawler dude, but he's a very good wrestler. He's the triangle joke. He's been criticized for working too stiff on occasion. I could theoretically see that. He's buddies with Steve Corino, Christopher Daniels, and Stefan Q. Ramsey. He's menacing. So there you go. You savvy? Satoshi Kojima is a big, mean old brawler man. He's a brawlerman. Hey, Scott Flash Norton. He worked in WCW for a while, so I could see. Wait, he's using the lariat as a finisher? I thought he liked to use the shoulder breaker. He doesn't like Eric Bischoff or Cowboy James Storm, but he's friends with Jeff Jarrett and Kevin Hardnetty. He's also a menacing guy. I could see that for sure. He wants $92,000 to show up to your event. That's not happening. Scotty Wren. Scotty Charisma. Scotty Riggs. Now see, here's a man who actually had a moderately successful wrestling career, though he apparently has been criticized occasionally being lazy in the ring. Well, that's not good. He's got the superstar look. Scotty Riggs only wants 18 grand. Scott Flash Norton apparently thinks 92,000 is the way to go. What is all that about, right? And there's Sheamus. Too many lies. Too many lies. Been criticized for working too stiff on occasion. He wants 10 grand. I mean, it would be amusing to have him. Secretary Tiffany. Not even that particularly charismatic. Come on, guys. SoCal Val. And there we go. Spanky Malone. Yes, I'm just looking at names that I think are interesting. Like Super J. Lazy in the ring. They're all lazy in the ring. How come they can't be lazy other places? Why not Sweet Daddy Devastation? He's a heat seeker. Hey, Teddy Hart. What's he doing? He is an open contract with SMWR, which I think means that he like whispers on YouTube videos, and people get really interested in how he's an independent contractor. He does not have any blood relations, which is interesting. I thought he was a blood relative. I thought he was a member of the Hart family. He would only agree to work with creative control, so he's pretty much not working here. Oh man, check out this Tetsuchi Shinjo. This guy's not bad. He uses the powerbomb pin as a finisher. He's well liked and respected. He's a heavyweight, but he's got these mad ups. I gotta respect a guy like that. And there's the Barbarian. Huss! 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 41 grand the Barbarian wants. Huss! 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 He's friends with his fellow face of fear, Haku. Huss! 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 Teddy Long. He has no talents, but he's relatively charismatic. He uses the low blow as a finisher. He does not have any relationships. He's not friends with any of the members of the Team of Doom, apparently. And the Warrior. God rest him. They did not like him as a person in this game. He hates Polo and Vince McMahon, apparently. The Hardcore Princess. That's a thing. Tina Ambrose. Remember trying to start this game up from the ground floor once and trying to do a female wrestling fed? And at that level, there isn't any shortage of potential people that you could hire for a women's wrestling league. But they were all really bad. Like their stats were all really terrible. Trick nasty. So it was a little unfortunate. What are you gonna do, right? Tigress Bloxholm. Ulf Herman, 7-foot German. Actually, coincidentally, let's see, Diva True. Speaks yes, or speaks true. So these are all the people that could potentially be involved in your diva management sort of angle things. Here comes Athena. And Bobcat's mildly talented, moderately talented in terms of some wrestling abilities. But yeah, like there's not a whole lot of great talent. There's Erica Porter. She's a talented wrestler. Erin Bray is at least pretty. George Frankenstein. She's a diva. George is. Heather Savage. Heavenly Honeysuckle Rose. Well liked and respected in the locker room. Wait, what? Damn it, get out of here. Things just popping up while I'm trying to work. Katie Munster. Linus Vetter. Lita. Oh, Lita. Yeah. She theoretically could work for a person's Fed. She's the Moonsault's finisher. She doesn't think my promotion's big enough for her, and she'd want $83,000 to prove the point. What are you gonna do, right? Wow, Sandy Sanchez is a charismatic little person. She's the underhook spinebuster as a finisher. But who cares? She has a high charisma score. That's pretty much the thing that you look at and you're like, yeah, that's the kind of person I want to have my federation, because they can hold up a mic and do those interview segments. That's all they need to be able to do then. Let's now change the game. You have to have a charisma score of at least 75 to play. What if you're a manager for 5 years? Yeah, you could continue to. You're right. You could. You could definitely continue to earn more money by doing your independent work. I don't want to stop you from doing that. 9,000 for 8 fewer charisma. Anyways, folks, I don't know why I just started going around shopping for wrestlers. You get a little bit restless sometimes when all you're doing is just booking non-stop shows. Highest TV rating we get is a .8. Oh yeah, I haven't been checking with the. They seem pretty happy. Our ratings are superb. The network are very happy with us. So yeah, they're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? 813,139. We are slowly but surely earning up more big cash monies. Did any of the feuds now ready to any of the feuds that were advanced last night? Keep developing it. Keep developing it. Keep it going. Giving Black Dragon the win at this stage would give him a huge lift, but seriously dent the popularity of Onyx. Strong Brothers versus Fast and Furious. I'd give one of the teams a few cheap wins. That's true. Maybe we'll do that next time. But for right now, this is Bobo Love Ultra. This has been Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. I would like to thank everyone for watching. And hopefully I will see all of you in future adventures. But for now, bye-bye and good night.